Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. I come to you today to tell you about a dream I had, a very spiritual dream, a very beautiful dream, probably my favorite dream. And in the beginning of the dream, I was standing in a bright place where I didn't feel my legs, didn't feel my torso. Like, I did felt them, but they weren't present. You know, instead of feeling my flesh, it was my spirit. And to start with that, I'm telling you that as I'm standing, I'm looking ahead of me, I'm looking in front of me, and there was a big chunk of cloud, and the cloud was coming closer to me. And as the cloud was coming closer to me, they were separating itself. And once they were all separated, they were forming into human bodies with wings on them. And at the moment, I knew they were angels. And before this, I had another spiritual dream of my uncle being an angel, and he's lifting me up. And I was an angel too, and I had wings, and he was lifting me up, and I told him like let me flap my own wings. I wanna fly. And so I had the feeling of my back like flapping, like it was awesome. So then this was my second dream, and as these clouds were coming towards me, they left the way. These angels coming towards me, they left the way in the middle of for somebody, and this somebody appeared, and it was Jesus. And Jesus had a robe and a slash, and at the moment I wasn't really astonished, I wasn't really too amused, because it was far away, and I knew it wasn't really him. Like, if I knew if that was Jesus, I probably would have freaked out, but like in a good way. But it wasn't him, and I wasn't really happy. I wasn't really too and so God knew what I felt at that moment. So instead of me waking up and having a dream of whatever, I just saw angels, he put a big bright light in front of that human. And as soon as that bright light came, I looked at the light and I cried so hard. I cried so hard, and I felt all my sins just flowing away. And as it's flowing away, I put my hand over my eyes because it was too overbearing, the light. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I gotta see what's more of this light. I gotta look what's this light all about. And I took my hand off, and I'm looking at the light, and I had my eyes wide open, but they were they wanted to squint so bad. So I literally got it to like 4 seconds of me opening my eyes, but then it was too overwhelming. And then as I looked away of the light, I felt an evil presence coming inside my body. And this is what I had to say to be, if once you look away from God, you got all temptations, all things that are coming your way, and it's true. So, and I'm telling you from a person that believed in God first, and then I drift away. I'm referring myself to he. And I drift away, I was partying, doing drugs, having to do everything that this world, brought me. And then I suffered from cancer, and then I had a mild case of schiz. And then, I turned myself to the Lord, and I pray every night for salvation, for a better tomorrow, for a better day. And I'm better now. I thank the Lord for it. And I came to tell you in this video, for anyone who does not believe, or in the middle, or who believes and want a stronger faith, he came to me in a dream, and he can come to anyone in any other way. It's for you. It's for us to seek him. The Spirit of the Lord is present anywhere you go. And I have more dreams and more spiritual, like, feelings of myself that I like to say, but I'll say that in the other video. It's my first video. Whatever. I just like watching people. I don't like really giving out videos. So, as I say to all of my brothers and sisters, I tell you, repent, love one another, and if going to church and doing all these things for the Lord's hard, start just by praying, just for like 5 seconds. Just say, God, thank you for the day, or just when you're about to eat, thank you for the food, just little things. He come to you. You first have to make the move. So thank you guys for listening. I love you all. May God bless.